Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Halloween podcast quiz. If you are subscribed to me, you should now find a Halloween Vivi, which I accidentally left in a tier 2 place for too long, and now it should be available to everybody that is subscribed. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, and thank you so much for being here. It is our Halloween Final Fantasy quiz with Suit Gomez and Zessel Gaming head to head. Again, yes, again. However, there is reason behind our madness. There's reason behind our madness. Okay, it is a rematch. Well, sort of.
Me and Gomi never gone against each other.
So let's put it in. How can I make this positive? Basically, out of all the quizzes that we've had so far, Suit and Zessel are the ones that have both lost in previous quizzes, and so they're going against each other to see who is the best of the two. And then our Christmas quiz is going to be, whoever wins this is going to be against. No, is it you two? No, it's not. It's not you two in Christmas. But anyway, it's going to be the winners of previous quizzes over Christmas. Can I
say something?
Yes.
Sure.
I've only lost once. Gomi's lost twice. Just saying.
This is true. So good luck, everybody. But anyway, everybody in chat.
Moving on.
The wonderful thing about this Halloween quiz is that you can also take part. We have a wonderful extension called Quiz Kit. So if you hover over the screen, or if you're on a phone, I think it's just underneath the screen, there'll be an extension that you need to just manage the permissions for, so accept it. And then when I've actually set it going, you will see it on screen. It'll tell you all of the things that you will need to do. And then it'll bring up the questions, and you will have 4 options to choose from. So it should be easier for you than it is for Suit and Zessel. But first things first, let's actually introduce everybody on the panel today. Because firstly, I did not mention the wonderful Tomato Boris is here, our lovely judge and adjudicator.
Yeah.
Judge and adjudicator Tomato.
Everybody clap.
Another one of our Final Fantasy mentor men. He knows the answers to the Final Fantasies, everybody. So let's go through who we have on the quiz today. We've got Suit Gomez. Please, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and your love of Final Fantasy?
Hello, my name is Suit Gomez, and my love of Final Fantasy came from Final Fantasy 12. And ever since then, I want to know everything more about all the other games. Except 13. We don't talk about it.
So you're hoping for 0-13 questions today, huh?
We're screwed, dude.
Okay. And Zessel Gaming, who you may have known as Zessel G, he is now Zessel Gaming. Keep an eye on that. Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your love of Final Fantasy.
I am no longer a G. I'm just gaming. Okay. I'm Zessel. I love Final Fantasy. I grew up with the franchise, and I started with Final Fantasy 1 on the Nintendo.
Oh.
And I also hate 13.
Oh, I really can't remember if I've got 13 questions. But anyway,
made them all 13.
Yes, we should probably make them all 13. Final Fantasy 13 questions. I mean, if there's anybody in chat who actually loves Final Fantasy 13 and would love to try their knowledge on Final Fantasy 13 questions,
Jude
then
loves 13.
Make yourself be known and we'll consider you for a future quiz. So the way that it goes tonight is we have 4 rounds, 3 of which chat can actually take part in. So the first 3 rounds are a question round, which is just 10 questions, and you just give us some answers. The second round is a picture round. We have 3 sets of 3s of varying different pictures, all Final Fantasy main series. And then the next round is audio, where we have sound effects. So we have 3 sound effects, 3 songs, I believe, and then 3 bassoonified songs, and possibly spookified bassoonified songs this time by the wonderful Tomato. And our final round, which is the buzzer round to determine the true winner out of the 2, is the part that chat cannot take part in, purely because it's a buzzer round. But as I said, if you wanted to take part in the quiz live with us now, you just have to give permission to the Quiz Kit extension, which you should be able to see on your screen. And let's start, right, guys? I think we're ready to go. Should we start asking some questions?
Yeah, totally.
Everyone ready?
Yeah, let's
Tomato,
go.
Is Tomato ready to judge and adjudicate for us today?
I'm more than ready. I was born it.
Perfect.
I was born to lose.
And
Good
as-
luck,
Same.
As
Same,
Swiggle
I'm
says in
born.
chat, Swiggle saying, we're all winners here. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Sure, Swiggle.
You say so.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll press start quiz for the question round, and then it should bring... Actually, I should probably check this out on my own end, really. It should bring up...
Oh, Heavenly Father in heaven.
I
help
do
me.
need to see this, thinking about it. Let me, I'm just gonna have to hover on my own stream, everybody. Do bear with me while I...
Excuse me while I'm praying for my
look
loss.
at myself. So you should have... I
Dear
don't know
Taco
what's
God.
happening. I should
Yeah.
have...
Dear Father, Heavenly Father in heaven, pray me for my loss.
Okay, so we
You know
should...
we distribute the points, right?
Yes, exactly. So...
I forgot.
Dear Holy Father Tomato.
Yeah.
You got the quiz rules on screen? Cool.
Yep.
Yes, Dargon streams. Yes, you can play too. If you've given permission to QuizKit, you should have just seen the rules on screen, as Blue's just said. If anybody in chat has not seen those turn up on screen, shout now, and hopefully Blues can help you get that. The way that it works for you guys in chat, it's a point-based thing. Actually, I should let you know, the way that it works in chat is... you start with a higher amount of points and they rapidly decrease every second as the timer goes down. So the quicker you answer the correct answer, the more points you will have at the end of each round. Yes, Alco's written, the bigger the minus, the better. That's the way Alco and Funky play this. So, all right, let's start the first question. Let me just see if this is actually going to start the first question. Right. Susan Zessel, you ready?
No.
No.
So you two write on your don't answer to us. You write on the paper that isn't a paper. Write on the screen that we have sent you, and we will reveal
on
your
the
answers
sheet.
afterwards. Yes, the sheet. So, can you name, or do name, please, name for us 3 of Ultima Sea's 8 minions which you can fight in Ultima Sea Castle in Final Fantasy VIII. Name 3 of Ultima Sea's minions, of which there are 8 of them, which you fight, or can fight, in Ultima Sea Castle, Final Fantasy VIII, for those of you that may not know in chat. Please, right and easy. Yeah, because he totes knows Final Fantasy VIII. /panic. Yes, Paul. Come on, Paul.
He taught you everything you know about Final Fantasy VIII, I thought.
Oh,
I
of
have
course,
no idea,
yes,
though,
no.
from- I've never played 8, so I'm screwed here.
You've never played 8? You tell us this now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucked, dude.
I know.
13!
Okay.
Totally spaced.
Oh, well, you keep thinking about it. Tomato will tell me when you guys have got some answers for me to show up
done.
on screen. Have you got 3? Have you got 3? Oh,
I need those links.
I thought I'd turned off the flexings. You need those links? Oh yeah, you do need those links. Sorry, let me just copy and paste those in for you. People are flexing and I turned off the flexes. If people want to flex, let me... Oh, hang on, did that work? Did that link work, Tomato?
Don't click on my sheet. How dare you?
Yeah, that link would have worked.
Hey, wait, just bear with me. I'm just being...
Like, I can
Intrusive.
see them. Like, I know what they look like.
Yes,
But I forgot their name.
and
I have no idea.
Well, I shouldn't help. I was going to try helping you then. I'm not going to help.
I'm
No!
done. I'm done.
Well, we've got 3 answers from both, so, I mean, I'm content.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah,
right. Well, I will. Let's reveal the answers that Suit and Zessel have given us. Oh, hang on. Let me go on to OBS to make it happen. There we go. And then I will reveal the answer for you guys at home. Well, you guys at home, I gave you some of them. I didn't really give you all of the answers. Let me just click. Oh yeah, I thought that might be the case. Let me move
Click that again.
this over here.
Yeah,
right.
do it again.
So the answers that you could have picked were. Well, should I read out? No, let's read. Let me get my head around this. Suit, you have written Bob, Clara, and Gert.
Three
These are-
Stooges. Fair representation.
Thank you.
Slightly incorrect for Final Fantasy VIII.
No, I'm
bosses,
sure
though.
they're in it. I'm sure.
Yeah, Clara Oswald comes in there somewhere.
Zessel, who's also written Good Luck Gomi, has put down Tiamat, or I say Tiamat, Ultimate Weapon, and Taco Monster.
Taco Tuesday.
The correct answers. We have got one.
We've got the list.
Got
We've
one
the full
out
list.
of that. So the correct answers are Sphinxor. I'm probably gonna ruin the way these
one.
are. Krista, Tripoint, Catoblepas, Catoblepas, Trauma, Red Giant, Gargantua, and Tiamat. Or Tiamat.
Ain't Ultimate Weapon in there though?
Not...
I know you fight him in.
You may fight Omega Weapon in Ultimicia's castle, but it's not one of the
Minions.
8 minions required to unlock your abilities.
And I haven't put Omega Weapon.
I would have been
Okay.
borderline willing to give you a point if you'd have put Omega.
I put not Omega Weapon. Because, like, the dude he's standing there, he's got Cloud Sword in his hand, and you fight him. Yeah, I guess that is Omega Weapon.
No problem. You've still got 1 point out of a possible 3, so technically in the lead.
Technically.
How did everybody go in chat?
Your spirits up.
Literally in the lead. Actually in the lead. So, chat, did that go okay as a nice first question? Did everybody understand what was happening with your quiz? If any, Plues nailed it. Well done. But I'm more asking for everybody else, Plues.
That's where you fight Ultimate Weapon at. Balls.
You guessed Tiamat and the 2 others, which was wrong. Yeah, I actually realised this morning that I was really horrible on that first question for everyone in chat, because I mixed up I sort of scattered them about with some incorrect ones, but only one of them was fully correct, 3. So I was quite mean to chat for the first one, but I promise that they will get easier from then on. So don't worry. Alco did perfectly. Okay, you guessed Tiamat and the others was wrong. Yeah, you just came in, Goose. Well, at least it's just the first question you've missed, so hopefully you've managed the permissions on QuizKit extension and say it's okay, allow access. Thank you for the burps, everybody in the background. And
not me this time. Not me.
this time.
Yeah, this time.
And we'll go on to question 2. Question 2. In Final Fantasy XIII, the main character is called Lightning, but this is just her nickname. What is the character's real name?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, at home, you guys in chat, you can now see that question. The main character in Final Fantasy XIII is called Lightning, but this is just her nickname. What is her character's real name?
Can I have permission to Google that?
No.
Okay.
Zero Googling allowed.
No.
You'll possibly be happy to know this question came from Dupe.
Yeah, because he likes 13. That's why. So I wrote down a name. There we go.
You could just pick a lady's
mean,
name. Pick a lady's name.
You could choose a less offensive name, maybe.
No.
I mean, on your head be it.
I'm not affiliated with Sue Gomez in any shape or form.
You're actually
just
getting
wanna
this
see
one
whether
wrong,
he
and lightning
changes
is your
it.
bait. Oh. Okay.
Fine. I
Right,
wrote
so
down
weighing on.
nothing.
No,
Fine.
you're actually leaving it empty. So you sure you don't want to guess?
No,
a
because I have no
name.
idea, because it doesn't interest me. She's the most boring fucking person in the world. She's the most
You
emo
know.
type ever.
Okay.
She was modeled after
Everything
Cloud.
is dark. Oh, my sister's kidnapped. Oh, my life is a hell. Oh, shut up.
Apologies if anybody in chat is actually a fan of Final Fantasy 13. Suit's feelings do not represent everybody. They are just his own personal thoughts and
Yes, they
feelings
are.
there. So anybody, right, Alcafrolic, I'm disappointed that McLean wasn't an answer. McLean, okay. Paul has a little lightning plushie, and my 14 character look is based on lightning. Oh, so Paul really likes lightning. Okay, interesting.
No, good for
Falafel
him.
says, I still need to play 13. And Sue goes off. Yes, yes. Plushie, I say plushie. Anyway, I will reveal the answers that we've got from Suit and Cecil. Here we go. Oh, right. So Suit's kept it empty, and Cecil's written Heather. Well, the answer, which I will reveal to you at home right now, is Claire
Heather.
Farron. Claire
Hold on.
Farron. Farron.
Get out.
Dupe is the answer to that one.
I have no idea.
Probably in a log.
It's
Probably.
Journal.
I did say that the questions would get easier. I'm sorry, I clearly lied. The questions might have been easier for everybody at home because some of the other options in there were Sarah Alexandros, I think that's from a different Final Fantasy. Dia Vanille, which is obviously Vanille. Ashlia Bugnargin, which is your Final Fantasy 12. But anyway, I hope that went okay. Let me hide their answers. So that was a 0, wasn't it? That was a 0 for Suit and Cecil in question 2. Let's get through. Let's get through to the next question. Let's keep it rolling. So, question 3, everybody. In which forest can you pick up the summon Kujata in Final Fantasy VII? In which forest, think hard on this one, can you pick up the summon Kujata in Final Fantasy VII? Now, I'll spell that Kujata, because I might say it differently to how you've ever learnt it. Kujata. Where can you pick up that? That's... What's that?
That's how you say it, isn't it?
With a...
You know, like tequila. Tequila. You know, like with the little Latin rhythm. Is it just
I'm
me?
ashamed
No?
of myself.
All right.
I am so ashamed of myself.
I just
I
love
was
the
just playing
seriousness while poor
7
little
yesterday.
tomato. You were playing 7 yesterday. Well, you might not have been at that part. We have a raid from Dupe. Dupe, you just missed your wonderful question. We just asked everybody what Lightning's real name is. Welcome on in, everybody from Dupe's stream. As you can see,
Hi,
it
Dupe.
is a quiz that you can take part in.
Hello, Jupe.
Thankfully, you did just miss Suit's rant about Final Fantasy 13. However, if you've just come in from the raid or if you've come in from anywhere else and you would like to take part in this quiz live with us, there is an extension called QuizKit, which if you hover over the screen, you'll find it somewhere and you need to grant permission for it and then it will pop up on the screen and you can make your choices as we play through the questions. So welcome on in. Please carry on. We are only on question 3. We've just asked everybody, in which forest can you pick up the summon Kujata in Final Fantasy VII? I say Kujata. It might be Kujata or something else.
I call it Kujata as well.
Also, remember everybody in chat, I mean, I don't think we've had this happen so far, but anyone in chat, please don't write your answers in chat, because there's a small chance that one of these people playing with us right now might be reading the chat. So, yeah. So no one write the answers in chat. The answers will come up on screen shortly. Have we got answers from Zessel and Suit Tomato? Can I go?
Yeah,
Can I bring them up? Oh, okay, it's like that. I'm not. Suit says I'm not getting any points, am I? Is it the audio round yet? You think you're gonna get points in the audio round?
Probably. that is literally the round where I'm actually good at, so probably.
And Zessel has put Ancient Forest, the stupid forest, right after Bone Village, aka I'm boned. Now, you see, there's a little bit of a query on this one, and I will let Judge and Adjudicator Tomato give us our answers, because technically it's the Sleeping Forest.
Correct.
But I know that sometimes it gets called, like, areas of it might be called the Ancient Forest. Now, are we allowing Ancient Forest because we know that is a different area on the map, or is it purely just Sleeping Forest is our answer? Because it should be.
I thought the Ancient Forest area on the map was the area above Cosmo Canyon.
It is.
And that is nowhere near where you find Kujata.
This is true.
See,
so we're going to be hard and we're going to say sleeping only. Yes. Kujata.
My debate as to why I deserve a single point.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Let me reveal answer for chat. So chat, you had options of Sleeping Forest, Great Forest, Evil Forest, and Phantom Forest. You'll be happy to know the majority of you chose Sleeping Forest. So congrats on that. Our next question, I think, is easy for you two. Maybe also for chat.
Yeah, at least they gotta get this.
Who is the final boss in Final Fantasy 1? Write it down, everybody, and everyone at home. You should see it on screen. You should be able to choose it. Who is the final boss in Final Fantasy 1? Oh, look, Buttspot's in chat. Butt Vader. Thank you, Buttspot.
This was the second game. I mean, there was the second game I played. If I don't get this, then I should be damn ashamed.
There you go. We're getting those easy questions out now, right? That's what we're calling it.
I actually got a point.
We haven't given the answer yet.
Oh, come on. If you don't know this, then...
I just
okay.
Spelling don't matter.
You could be wrong.
Right.
Do you want to doubt your answer?
No.
Okay, I'm going to reveal what Suit and Zessel have put in. Hopefully everybody at home has also put in your answers. So Suit has written Chaos and Zessel's written Chaos/Super Mega Garland. You are both correct with Chaos. Congratulations.
It is not Ultima Weapon.
Yes, Goose. Chaos. Yes. Yes. Let me reveal the answer for you at home as well. Chaos is the answer. We actually, majority again, you chose Chaos. Well done. Doing good. If anybody is struggling in chat with working out this quiz, do pipe up in chat and hopefully Plews will be able to help you out with their answers. Not answers for the questions, he doesn't know shit about Final Fantasy, but answers for the extension. Okay, another question I hope you know the answers to, guys. Okay, on to question 5. What is the name of Wakka from Final Fantasy X's deceased brother? I feel like I didn't write that properly, but what is Wakka's deceased brother's name? Final Fantasy X, okay? Chat, I am now putting that for you guys at home. What is the name of Wakka from Final Fantasy X's deceased brother?
I can hear the conversation in my head between Wakka and Lulu.
Wakka's brother.
Oh, shit.
Nice try, Paul. Like it. Okay, I'm reading chat. Goose learnt the answer for the previous question from Strangers of Paradise. Good work, Goose. Good work.
Yeah, I don't understand how pissed off I am. I don't know this.
It'll be fine. So Final Fantasy X. Waka has a deceased brother.
You could try plucking a name out of nowhere. Could be Jim.
No.
Don't give away the answers.
Sorry. Could be Dave.
I can hear the conversation in my head.
Just think of Lulu's voice. Think of Lulu's little voice and how she talks and the kind of names that she might have said.
Final Fantasy X is like about 2 years/3 years ago the last time I played, so I have no idea anymore.
How is everyone at home handling and feeling about this? Everyone in chat, you guys feel like you handled that okay? There's a hydration check. Cerulean, thank you for giving a hydration check. If anybody here on stream, if any of you would like to drink a little bit of water, hydrate. Thank you, Cerulean.
Whatever. Let's go.
Discounts.
You going with it? Bringing them up? Okay. Suit has written Garland from another multiverse, and Zessel has written lots of letters. Okay. Well, that went well, didn't it? The answer is Chapu.
I knew it started with a CH. I was like,
You could have written CH.
Charlie.
Yeah, exactly. You start with a colon, semicolon, when you knew it was a CH.
You're off to a bad start with that.
We need to get them in the zone, don't we? We need to get them into the Final Fantasy brain
I didn't
zone.
expect that one to not get a...
It's a little bit worrying. How does chat feel about that question? Did you guys? Yeah, chat did very well with that. They were a little bit split up, but they mostly went for Chapu. All right, at the end of this round, we will see how well chat is doing in comparison to Suit and Zessel. So just so you know, you're gonna find out your points. All right. Next question. Okay, this is more like work this through in your brain, guys, okay?
My brain is already dead.
So is mine.
Use your picture brain, right? Gold Saucer.
I gave up.
Gold Saucer in Final Fantasy VII has 7 squares. For example, Battle Square. What is the name of the square with the haunted hotel? So, in Final Fantasy VII, Gold Saucer has 7 squares. For example, Battle Square. What is the name of the square with the haunted hotel? Do you like our little ghostly theme there, chat? You see, it's all Halloween-y.
Suit, do you have any answers?
You can just get that image.
No fucking clue.
Get that image in the head. I don't think anyone who comes up against these two next should be particularly worried. Swickle.
I keep track. Just have fun.
Okay, we've got our answers from everyone in chat as well, so I'm going to reveal what Zessel and Suit have written. Yes, the square with the haunted hotel. That is correct, Jupe. Yes, no, it has a full name. Its name is Ghost Square, which Zessel has written with a lot of question marks and exclamation marks. And Suit wrote haunted.
Ghost or
so
haunted.
close. So close. So close. But everyone at home, you guys had options of Event Square, Ghost Square, Wonder Square, and Round Square, and the majority of you went with Ghost Square. What a surprise, considering it is a spooky stream right now. Haunted Hotel Square, yes, doing well. Recap Square, yes, sure, Dupe. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So, we're on to question 7.
I spelled it wrong.
Are you ready?
No.
Where would you find a Zone Eater in Final Fantasy VI? Where would you find a Zone Eater in Final Fantasy VI?
Nope. That's something different.
So if anybody in chat has not got the questions coming up on screen for them right now, you need to give permission to the QuizKit extension, which should be somewhere over me, over the screen somewhere. It might be over Zessel's face, actually. There'll be a little box for QuizKit extension. You just need to manage the permissions, and then you will see the question which you can answer live along with us. And we will be looking at your scores as well, chat. We will be seeing who is the best and the worst. And the
I'm gonna be mad at
in-betweens.
myself. Because I put an
Okay.
answer, then I was thinking, that can't be it.
Just,
So if it's
where'd
that
you
answer, I'm
find the
mad.
Zone Eater in Final Fantasy VI? That's all we're asking. Suit, we gonna get an answer out of you?
No, I have no fucking clue.
Oh, we need to get you guys into the Final Fantasy world. Your brains. It's all hit you.
Told you I didn't study.
I actually studied a little bit, but not like that in depth.
I was just trying to make it
Alright.
fair.
Alright, guys. So, let's see what we've written. Sue's got nothing, as we know, and Zessel's written, you buy it from a dealer in the woods in the town that I forgot. The answer is Triangle Island.
Oh, fuck.
You find the Zone Eater in Triangle
Yeah, because
Island.
he eats you.
Yep.
It's Tremors, mate. It's
Yep.
the Graboids. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking his name was Worm something. I don't know why.
I mean, when I was looking this up, this guy, I mean, I know about the story because I've played it, but I was trying to compare and see if he looks the same in loads of other Final Fantasies, which he does, and sometimes his name changes as well, so I was a bit like, oh, so that's why we have to be particular with this question. And we went for the where is he in 6. So for everybody at home, you should now see your answer, Triangle Island. That one was actually really difficult, and the majority in chat wrote Valt Cave. That was one of the options I'd put down, and 5 people went with Valt Cave, and 4 people went with Triangle Island. So that was a tough question for everybody by the looks of things. Let's move on to another one that's hopefully easy, but probably not. What does the magic move Erase do in Final Fantasy III? So what does the magic move Erase, it's called Erase, do in Final Fantasy III? What does it do? What is its job?
Can you
What does
spell
that
it?
mean? E-R-A-S-E. Like a rubber.
Okay, I thought you were
Like
saying
an eraser.
erase. Like,
nope.
erase.
I just talk the way I talk.
Okay.
What does Erase, the magic spell, what does that do in Final Fantasy III? Final Fantasy III. You think you need a Kingdom Hearts quiz next just for Suit? Oh. Oh. Alco's managed to get 3 questions. What? Right. Congrats. Congrats, guys.
No. I'm gonna go with this.
I'm still thinking.
It's okay.
I have 2 things, so
Yeah, same here. I got 2 things as well.
yeah.
What
Well, you
do
played
think?
it. You should know.
Didn't you both play it recently?
I played it on the DS, which was about 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you haven't played the Pixel remaster of 3 yet.
No.
I see.
Was it
Whereas
named the same thing in the DS?
I
as
don't
well?
know.
I'm going with that one because I'm thinking of another spell that does the second part that I'm thinking.
I have 2 things, so I don't know. But I only
Okay.
wrote 1 thing down.
Okay. Well, the
Are you both
answer.
happy?
Yeah. You 2 happy?
Yeah.
No, but let's go.
Okay. Now the answer I have for what I got as the answer is dispels
fuck.
beneficial
Yeah.
magic.
That was actually the second one I had. Fuck.
Yeah.
I hit myself.
So it gets rid of opponent's buffs.
So Zessel's would Tomato Zessel's would be classed as correct.
Yes, I would classify opponent's
Yeah.
buffs as beneficial magic easily. Yeah.
And Suit wrote making enemies. He's already removed it before
Yes,
I got to read it.
I was thinking the same thing going, but then
Yeah, I had the same one as yours. I was like, either it gets off like buffs away or it makes them vanish. I have no clue. It's like one of those 2.
I was.
Is it the
FF3 has a
warp
vanish
spell or
spell.
something like that
Yeah.
completely
warp.
erases them? Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go on to the next question. And I think this one's easy, guys. I think this one's really, really easy. Okay.
Everything easy has been let down for me. So.
Super easy. Super easy. What
I'm not faring no
element?
better than
What elemental damage does Leviathan do in Final Fantasy IX? What elemental damage does a Leviathan do in Final Fantasy IX? I mean, I think Leviathan does pretty much the same elemental damage all the time. So just think about when Leviathan does. Am I saying that correct for you guys? You might pronounce it differently to me.
I see a repeating pattern here with Zessel writing down his answers and then quickly going, "Oh, this is live. I should censor myself." And like, he deletes a few words.
Falafel says it does Leviathan damage. Of course, Falafel, of course. But it's an element of some form. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Soup.
Why not?
Do you need us to, do you want me to spell it out? Do you want me to write out the name of the thing? Is that going to help you?
No, it doesn't
You
matter.
sure? Because I think you might know the answer.
No. Doesn't matter.
There's
It does
hints all
matter,
around,
Soup.
buddy.
Come on. Come on, dude. You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's reveal your answers. So Soup's written earth and Zessel's written water. Water is the correct answer. Leviathan is the watery god. The watery thing that comes out and it hits you with a wave of water or some watery
I was like,
stuff.
you have so many Leviathans, I actually can't even feel...
It's
Now, would y'all
Snake, the
accepted, well, no, it was specific to FF9, never mind.
Soup.
Yeah.
One more question out of the question round.
Yeah.
Okay. You might not know the answer to this one. Okay, this one's a tough one, everybody. This one is really, this is actually a tough one. It's actually a tough one. But it's guesswork, okay? Let's go with this. Right. Literally, you just have to type some numbers. So, in which Final Fantasy was the first appearance of a cactuar? A cactuar, whichever way you pronounce it.
Oh.
In which Final Fantasy was the first appearance of a cactuar? Bonus point if you know the name that it was given. Because it wasn't spelt the way it's spelt now. But which Final Fantasy was the first time, the first appearance of a cactuar? I have one here, look. I have a nice cactuar that Soup got me. He's a squishy guy.
Little square dude.
He's super cool. Okay, everyone in chat as well. You're all putting your answers in at home. Yeah. I'm seeing those. The Quetor, yeah, the Quetor. The Kakatar, lovely. You all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this dude, but less squarey. Less cube-shaped. More cactus-shaped. But as I said...
final answers, that's
as I said, it's pretty much just...
Ah, cool.
You just think of a Final Fantasy number, just put a number down, and then if you wanted to go for what it might have been called originally, then you can write down that as well. It's a tough one, guys. I know it's a tough one, but I thought it was an actually quite interesting question. I liked it. Now my next thing I actually need to check. I just need to check something that I've got in the right order because the next round is the picture round. Yeah. Do we have answers from both? Are you both happy with your answers?
Any guess at the name?
No.
Zessel? No? Okay.
Yeah, that first one's the name.
Yep. All good. I will reveal.
I guarantee it's wrong because it was...
Well, I'm on 50-50, but I'm gonna go with this.
I'm going to tell you and you guys at home now that it was Final Fantasy VI.
Oh,
fucking thought so.
And you both put 5, so don't worry, you were both thinking the same thing clearly.
Yep.
And
I knew Sabotender was wrong.
They were called cactrots.
Yeah.
Let me write that down. Look, cactrots. There you go. I just took over Zessel's screen there. That's how they were spelled.
Gomi should have a point. I think Gomi should have a point. He was on the right track with that.
No.
What did he write as well as 5? I didn't see. Cacturn. Not quite there. Tomato. Judge and adjudicator. Oh, is he muted? Can we... Oh no, you're there. I just didn't hear you.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it. There we go, guys. Right. We've got a point We've got a point for... Okay, now actually this is the end of round 1, okay? So let me go to my results page and we will see chat's final results.
I feel like we should have like sound effects. Yeah. You remember
mean, I
in
would
the
love
weakest
to.
link? It went dum.
So at the minute, not surprisingly, Croesus... Let me just look at this. Yeah, Croesus has got the most points out of this one. Thank you. This is great. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Croesus is cheating, says Falafel. Contestant 3. Oh, that's Dupe by the looks, because he's just come up on the screen with a hashtag 3. Contestant 3 looks... Oh no, because Dupe's number 3. Okay, no. Contestant 2 is called hashtag 3, and I don't know which one you are in chat. If you do know and you would like to be known, you are number 2. Dupe is number 3. Heatherly is number 4. Falafel is number 5. Goose is number 6. And Swiggle is number 7. That's out of the top 15. We've got 15.
Go, Heatherly, go. You got this, girl. You got this.
If I actually extend this out, it gets too big for me to be able to see all of the names. But hopefully, Blues will be tallying up some of these results. I thought it was going to show me both, but it's only showing final scores of that one. So there we go, everybody. So, Tomato, how are Suit and Zessel doing at the end of the first round?
Terrible.
Terrible.
So, wow, I mean, I think we both expected more points from that. But Suit is currently on 2 points, and Zessel is currently in the lead with 5. So there's plenty of room to make up for.
Yeah, not in this audio round. I'm fucked.
Hope I'm gonna can redeem.
Yes,
It can be
Alco.
recovered. It can easily be recovered.
Yes, definitely.
phone a friend.
Loads of time. We've got the picture round next. Hopefully you guys, you'll notice the thing and you'll see the pictures and let me go back to our normal quiz page and let me move picture round. So, in the picture round, Zessel and Suit will be getting sent the pictures in the Let's Play text channel on the Discord, so they'll be coming up to you one by one. Hopefully. Plus should be uploading those when I tell him to. I think. And the first 3 are the characters' names and if you know which Final Fantasy. So it's the same as before. Write your answers on your sheet and we will go through each one. So we'll show the 3. So you'll write 1, 2, and 3.
We do 3 at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So write down 1, 2, 3 on your sheet. Do your 1, 2, 3, and then we will show the answers for each 3. So it is going to be the characters' names and bonus points for which Final Fantasy they're from.
Oh boy.
Okay. So let me hit start quiz
Never
for
seen
those
that
guys
character
at
before.
home because it's going to bring your instruction up again. So if anybody in chat isn't aware, you can be playing this chat. You can play this quiz along with us at the same time. You just have to manage permissions. Hopefully it'll come up on screen and you should be able to see that now. Okay, so if I press start game. Oh, sorry chat. Who's this? First one, who's this?
Zessel, how dare.
Plus. Thank you, Plus.
Oh, easy. And for also bonus points from each Final Fantasy, or
yes. Bonus
easy.
if you know the Final Fantasy and write down their name. It doesn't have to be their full name. I mean, as in it doesn't have to be their last name, but I would like their name. If you know the full name.
or their profession as well.
Shut up, Gobi. You're making me scared.
Just the name will do.
Just the name. And the Final Fantasy, if you can work out which Final Fantasy. That's a bonus point, everybody. Those of you at home, you actually just had the name. You couldn't do which Final Fantasy it's come from, but hopefully you actually got there in time. I'm really sorry that it went straight into the quiz before I actually got the picture up on screen. Hopefully it's all good for you guys now. Right. Okay. I'm sorry, everybody at home, you will have just lost a few points from me taking forever to actually give you the picture. I will, for those of you at home, I will reveal the answer in order for me to move on to the next one, so you will know the answer of who this is, okay? But I'm not gonna tell. Don't tell Suit and Cecil, okay?
Please tell us.
No, I actually
Tomato
got this
is
one.
watching. He will see if you change your answers, okay?
I
They
got this
literally
one.
have chat and their answers side by side.
Yes. Okay. Next question. Who's this? Who is this?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Fuck.
Great commentary there, guys. Really good.
Do we have to spell it right?
No. If we can
Okay.
work out, I mean, Tomato.
If we know who you mean. If we know who you mean. Within reason.
Yeah, exactly. It sort of depends, doesn't it? Hopefully it'll be okay.
Don't just start reeling off like, he's that guy who did that thing, like that one time.
He likes that thing I do.
Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, I get a point.
Okay, Suit's still thinking about it. Are you looking at it closely? Are you getting a good little look at it? Are you seeing what it is? Oh, he's in the
The
zone.
shitty thing is, I know
He's
all the
looking
other
up.
three.
Also, you could also just write for the bonus point. You could just write the Final Fantasy, and then at least you've got 1 point out of 2 if you can work out which Final Fantasy it is. So
I know
Can
which
I
one
phone a
offends you.
friend?
no,
No.
I want to call Tomato.
he will give you an incorrect answer.
I want to call
I'm a
Croesus.
good friend.
Do we have... Okay, so it's still thinking. I mean, what we can do, we can move on. I'll reveal the answer for everybody in chat. Let me reveal the answer for you guys at home. Okay. Thank you for the flexing. I hear the flexing in my ear holes. I don't know if you hear the flexing at home, because I did remove it, but we'll see.
Is there like a noise?
It's just, yeah, it's just noise. Yeah, exactly. There's some noises. You're hearing the flexes? That's so funny. I removed them off of this scene, but for some reason they're still there. Okay. So, Suit, we're going to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But obviously you can look at that picture all you want in the Discord. So I'm just going to bring on the next one, okay?
Yep.
Who's this? Okay, chat, who's this? Who is this?
Oh, shoot.
This is the toughest of the three,
This
I feel.
is tough, yes. Whenever I use the original drawings, it's quite difficult. You've got to really look at them to work out if there's any interesting elements in the picture that might give you hints about the character. That's the way I work it out, anyway. We need to hear the flexes, of course. Yes, it's a shame you can't see them, but I had to kind of turn them off for this scene. But they're on the other scene.
What's his name? Fuck,
At least I think
dude.
they are. Okay, he's
I got
Dr.
it.
Flexo the Mighty. Wouldn't let you
I
click the
mean,
answer. You had to
not
click
wrong.
it 50 times. Croesus is having issues. Do you need some... would a refresh do it, or would it break your points, Croesus? I don't know how that would go. It's fine. Sore loser, just get good. He needs a handicap. This is true, Falafel, yes. Croesus does need a handicap, yeah. He will be back, of course, because he will be against winners, which will be Kane or Dupe, whichever one of them can do the Christmas one, so... Whichever one of them hasn't. Actually, I don't think Croesus and Dupe have played off against each other, so that might be a really fun one to watch. You got it right, just not over 19,000 points? Oh no, what a shame. Okay, are we...
Gonna have to push you for an answer, Suit.
Fuck it. I know it's not this person, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Not that person.
No,
I know
probably not.
exactly who you're thinking.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm going to reveal the answer for everybody at home. I think everyone at home did really well for that one. Right, I'm going to show the pictures again here for who are these characters. So, first we had Sidophilus. Let's
Doppelpopulous.
let's reveal what Suit and Zessel have written. We've got Dr. Sid, Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12, yep. And he is a doctor, is he not, Tomato? Is Sidophilus?
He's always a doctor.
And also Zessel's written Sid, Final Fantasy 12, probably wrong. No, you are right.
Do I get extra points for the gift?
Gladio.
That was
what was
posted.
his name? Fuck.
The gift Tomato drunk dancing. Why?
Favoritism.
He's trying to get some extra points out of you, Tomato. You want to watch out.
You could learn from Zessel.
Okay, answers to the second one was Gladiolus from Final Fantasy
Gladio,
15.
yeah. Fuck.
So, Tomato, Zessel's written Gladio. Is he called Gladio as a nickname? Is that passable or not?
I
He is-
think they do refer to
Yeah,
him. I always
they do.
call him Gladdy because I'm just a bit silly like that.
Hey,
but-
they do call him Gladio. I can actually confirm that.
Yeah.
And Suit's
Only reason I
written
remember is
Isn't
called
Gaddo
Operation
Gaddo.
a
Gladio.
Final
Yeah,
Fantasy X character?
Yeah, I was actually like, it is something with a G. I don't know. Oh, I forgot.
And you have got the Final Fantasy 15, so you know, you have still got a point. And then the final one
7, yeah.
was Sabin, yeah. Final Fantasy 4.
I thought it was like Saber, Sabin. I don't know. I was like,
That's
oh,
Abbins
fuck.
from Final Fantasy 6.
That's what I was just thinking. I've written
Yeah.
4, but I'm sure that's wrong. Is it 6, Tomato?
It's 6. It's 6.
Yeah,
I don't know
6.
why
Why
I've
have you
written
got
4.
4?
I don't know. My brain was fuzzy. Okay, the next lot. So how many well, let's not count the points there. Let's not do the
6.
points there. You guys, you got your answers. Tomato's writing them up for me, so I don't need to use my brain. It's okay. Hopefully you guys in chat, you know your answers, how you've done so far. We're moving on because we're still in the picture round. The next 3 pictures are enemies. They are just general enemies in various Final Fantasy games, all main series. So we will be asking, which Final Fantasy is this enemy from? So that's the main question. Which one is it from?
Okay.
Bonus if you know its name, because we don't expect you to know the name. But that's a bonus if you do. Okay, so next picture.
God damn it, blues.
Please, blues. Which Final Fantasy is this from? And bonus if you know its name. I think people at home will know. I think you'll know.
I think they'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to work out, you know, which Final Fantasy had what kind of graphics, really.
Exactly.
If you've played all of, like, or most of, or, you know, a lot of different Final Fantasies.
I'm gonna go with this. 'Cause
And
why not?
enemies, no, Funky, enemies. You're losing this round. I think you guys will
The
be able
C
to work it
ones.
out. I think you'd be able to good. We've got a raid from Spectre. Hello, Spectre. Welcome on in. I don't know if you guys are Final Fantasy fans or not, but thank you very much for coming over here. You can take part in the quiz, and you know what? It doesn't matter if you're at the bottom of the quiz either, because Funky and Elko,
Well, Falco.
Funko and Alki.
Funky and Elko purposely try to get the worst rating in this quiz every time. So welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for coming in. If you would like to take part in this quiz, you should be able to see a quiz kit extension over the screen, or, you know, if you're on phone, like just under between us and the chat, you need to manage permissions and allow it, and you will see the questions and answers coming up on screen, and you can choose out of 4. So the only thing I will ask of you, other than that, so you need to give your permissions if you want to take part, but also do not put any answers in chat, just in case Suit or Zessel could possibly see it. I mean, they're not looking, but, you know,
Nope.
no answers in chat, because it ruins it for everybody, really, as well. Anybody in chat that wants
and
to
the
know.
rest of chat. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, we are currently in a picture round. As you can see, there is a picture on screen, and we're asking Suit and
God.
Zessel, which Final Fantasy is this from? And a bonus if they know the name of the enemy that it is. Okay.
So I keep getting
So,
spam calls.
oh, well, yeah, we all do these days, don't we? It's a standard thing. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the answer for you guys at home. And if you see this on the screen now, then you know that your little extension thing is working properly. So hopefully, if you're taking part, you can see that answer on the screen now, and you'll know if you did all right or not. But thank you very much for popping over, guys. Thank you for the raid. And yeah, we're asking all things spooky. We're trying to be spooky Final Fantasy. I'm trying to be spooky Final Fantasy in this quiz. Wait till you get to the audio round, guys. Tomato's got some bangers for you. Okay, so on to the next question. Please, I hope you are at the ready. Who is this? Who is this? The question's coming up for you guys at home. Who is this? Well, actually, no. Which Final Fantasy is this? Let's get this correct and easier for
We
everybody,
don't have
shall
a picture
we?
in Discord.
No.
Clues.
Blues is lazy.
There you go.
Just a sudden flat turn.
It's a tiny little pixely guy. Okay, so you should have your questions should be up on the screen at home, and you should be able to select one of the four. Which Final Fantasy is this from? You could make a good guess. Although actually, I've been really hard on you guys at home looking at the questions I gave you. The answers I gave you, I should say. You very nearly did the wrong one. Oh yes, there is an order. I think I've numbered them. We're on number 2 right now, and then we will be on 3. It's called counting. We learned that at school. You misclicked, you're so angry. It's okay, Falafel, it's okay. Final Fantasy Spider Bastard. Yes, Spectre. A Spider Bastard. That is exactly who it is.
Got it right.
Yeah.
A new spin-off. A new spin-off.
Spider Bastard. I remember him well.
How do you join to play? There should be, if you hover over the screen or if you're on the phone, it should be between chat and picture, I think, a quiz kit extension, and it will ask you to manage permissions, and you just have to say yes, basically. Give them all of your money. No, it doesn't take any money, don't worry. But you have to manage permissions, you have to accept, and then you will get the pictures on screen. Like, it'll bring up the quiz, will come up at the bottom of the screen. Just your soul, yes, exactly. It takes your soul and possibly your money. No, it doesn't take your money, you're fine. But your soul, maybe.
Give me your soul.
Are we ready to move on to the next? I'll give the answer for everybody at home. So, Ace Cooper, if you see the answer now, then you'll see that it's working for you. So the answer should be there for you at home. If you're still having troubles, you can talk to Plews and hopefully... You got it right, Falafel. Well done, well done. And we'll move on to the next question. Which Final Fantasy is this from? Okay, which Final Fantasy is this from? And do you know its name? Bonus if you know its name. Everybody at home, you can only answer which Final Fantasy it's from. That's it. So you should see the question on your screen now. You should be able to choose an answer. I won't read that out right now, please. Just, you know, in case. Okay, I'm not reading anything out like that.
I'm so done with this part.
Oh no! Come on, you can, you can like all you have to do is just look at like the quality of the animation and try and work out which one that could be from, and guess that number. That's the way I see it working, anyway.
Throw a
Fantasy
name in the
16.
dark.
Yeah. You can also just throw a name, as Tomato said. Yeah, easily throw a name at this one, I think, anyway.
It's not the correct name, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm pretty sure I got the game right.
I'm actually between two, I'm between two, but I think I got the correct one, I hope.
Okay, I'm going to reveal the answers to everybody at home. And then, because that's the 3, we will show the answers of Zessel and Suit's responses. So let me bring up this. These were the 3 pictures that we had in that order as well. and the answers we have from Suit and Zessel. So the first one, let me just do this. The first one is called an Eligor, and it's in Final Fantasy VII. You've both got Final Fantasy VII, and you've given it lovely names. I mean, it has a silly name that you wouldn't have known anyway, so don't worry about that. But you both got the correct Final Fantasy.
Incidentally, I think both of the names they put are also other enemies in Final Fantasy VII.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. The next one
there's
was
the knowledge there.
Yeah, the knowledge is definitely there. We're trying to plug them into it right now. Get them in the zone.
It's too late.
The next one was the small pixely guy. He's called an Iron Claw, and he's from Final Fantasy III.
Damn it.
And
Really?
you've got Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy V. Metal Claw, so close, you're half there. You fight him on the boat, you reckon? Tomato, do you know where you might fight an Iron Claw?
I believe you fight him after the boat when you're escaping Karnak Castle.
Yeah.
At the very, very end of the escape, the sergeant who's been attacking you with dogs, who keeps running away, reveals himself to be this hidden villain.
Yep.
Who you then promptly kill and leave to blow up in a castle, and you never hear of him again.
Yep.
Now, Croesus in chat
Absolutely right.
is saying that Metal Claw is close enough. Tomato, are we giving Zessel a point for Metal Claw when it's Iron Claw? Because that is pretty close.
I mean, he said on the boat.
But
you
he
did
got
ask for
Claw.
specifics.
He got Claw, and he said,
I will turn down this point.
"Oh, okay, all right, we'll move on."
I'll turn the point down.
Okay, the final
Where's
one.
your answer?
The final one was Pumpkinhead from Final Fantasy
It's all
XII.
Pumpkinhead.
Did I fucking get that right?
You actually got it
did.
right.
Oh my god.
Here's the fun fact. I actually thought it was Pumpkinhead. I was like, no, that's too simple. No way.
There we go. That is the name of some of these things. Just say what you see. He is a pumpkin head, as you can see right there.
Yep.
So we've got the answers. Tomato will be tallying up those for that, and then the final three of our picture round is name that boss.
How about a shot in the dark?
All right.
Name that boss, and bonus points for the Final Fantasy. So see it as like one or the other. Great if you get both, but name that boss. Okay. So there. Are you ready in chat? Who's this? Oh well, actually, chat. I've asked you which. No, I have written. Who's this? Yeah. Who's this? Who's this?
Fuck. Well, what's the criteria? You had to name them?
Yeah. Name the boss. They're all bosses, and
You can
bonus
also-
point is which Final Fantasy. Go on, Tomato.
I was just going to say, you can also name the Final Fantasy.
No answers in chat, please, Ace Cooper. Even if it's guesswork. Just in case of the people. I know you guys at home can't actually do that part, but we'll wait until we see. Dupe says, Tomato, you're talking about Final Fantasy V, not Final Fantasy 11. Okay, we might have got confused with the Iron Claw there.
Oh yeah, those pixel graphics were totally from 11. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Fuck it.
Where do we put the bonus point answers? It doesn't appear. You don't have that. Sorry. Yeah, it's you guys just get the one question. However I've worded it. Yes, sorry. The bonus point is only for the guests. No. But yeah, bonus points is only for the Suit and Zessel, because they have Well, you're answering each other. Yeah, sorry, no, I read it wrong, Jupe, yes. Jupe said 3. He said 3, not 11. I read it wrong. Sorry, Jupe. Yours is a complete guess. Please don't listen to me. I'm sure it's all good, guys. Don't worry. Tomato was talking about a Death Claw encounter in Final Fantasy V, not the Iron Claw in Final Fantasy III, which appears in the Earth Crystal Dungeon.
Yep.
And this is why we're going to have Jupe on in the quiz at Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's move
right.
on. So, you guys at home, here is your answer. No talking about it, but here is your answer. You can say, "Oh, yay, I got it right," which actually a lot of you did. And then we will move on to the next question. So here is your answer. Goose is clearly not happy with the answer there. Okay. Right.
Wait, who's the judge here?
Someone's flexing. Okay. Right. Let's move on.
Ban Jupe from chat.
Let's
Give me a second.
let's give chat their next picture and Plu's as well. Next picture. Who is this bonus for which Final Fantasy it's from?
Shoot.
Zessel and Suit, for this round, they've gotten so quiet.
Got it.
So quiet. The focus, they're in the zone now, guys, right? It's going to be brilliant because they're in the zone. And then we're going to get into the audio round. And then hopefully they're still in the zone and they're just going to, from now on, they're just going to know. Just know all the answers.
I finally know something.
They're in it.
Instincts. Pure instincts.
Yes. Okay. Right, so everyone in chat is still writing their answers. We're still getting answers through from peeps at home. You suggest that Chad adds wrong answers only for the bonus question. What happens if Buttspot responds to something primarily butted already? What? What's Buttspot been doing? Has he been getting involved? Lord Voldemort. Nice.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. You're trying to trigger Buttspot. I see. Let me reveal the answer for you guys at home. I think, yeah, you guys did really well with that one. You guys did really well with that one.
Programmed not to replace the word but with but.
Buttspot, I don't know.
But.
I think their triggering idea is not necessarily how you can actually trigger Buttspot. But anyway, let's go on to the next question. So, next picture, please, Plues. Oh, it's a pixely one. Who's this?
Who's this Pokemon?
Who is this? Okay, guys at home, hopefully you can work this out. I mean, you know, pixel bosses, it's a little bit tough to work out. Paul's written my ex-girlfriend. Well, that's lovely. Thank you for that one, Paul. Buttspot is actually now attached to Alcafrolic. So Alco has managed to summon Buttspot.
I don't know.
It is a purple butt dude. Yes, it is, Rish. Yes.
That's not inaccurate.
Okay, I will. That is all 3 of the bosses as well. So I will firstly reveal to you guys at home the answer because you've all answered. Now you were actually really split. Chat was really split across that one. Okay, so our 3 that we've had are these 3 pictures here. Tomato, do we have answers from Zessel and Suit? Are we happy to go ahead and look at their answers?
I mean, we have answers from them 3. You can ask them if they're happy.
Suit and Zessel, how are we feeling?
Really unsure, but yeah, let's go.
I mean, you can keep looking at your pictures, can't you? I mean, it's either write down which Final Fantasy or write down. Like,
I'm ready to get out of this round.
You ready to get out of this round? Okay, everybody.
Okay, there we go. That's the only thing I'm gonna change.
Okay, people be flexing. Don't be flexing yet. Hang on. Don't be flexing yet. Hang on. Okay, so let me show the answers. So the first boss was called Krista from Final Fantasy VIII. What have we got here?
Shit, it was 8. God damn it. I just changed that. I just changed it to 7. I was like, nah, the graphics are just a little bit too icky. Then when I had 8. Son of a bitch.
Oh.
I just changed it.
So Zessel's written Crystallis from Final Fantasy 12.
That does not look graphics for 12.
No.
Dude, I went down every enemy in FF8 and I could not think of him.
I actually had FF8. You know how pissed I am? I had FF8. I'm pissed.
You know how pissed I am? I have his name. I just have added letters. I don't want to hear it.
If it's any consolation, neither of you getting points for that.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so the next one.
That's consolation, right?
Yeah.
The next one is Hades from Final Fantasy IX. And Zessel's written Hades Final Fantasy IX. Oh my god, the OG final boss before he got cut out.
Yeah. Well, he didn't actually got cut out, but he was originally planned to be the final boss, yeah.
Wow.
It went through like 12 revisions of 9, and he was the OG final boss, then they cut him out and put him in Memoria.
Yep.
Sad times, although I probably would have never finished Final Fantasy IX if he were the final boss. So maybe it's not such sad times.
He's a fun fight.
He is fun, but I could never kill him. Anyway, the final one I'm going to pronounce incorrectly is Unei or Unei, Unei.
Fuck out of here.
From Final Fantasy III. Which I kind of thought you might be able to answer.
I was thinking. I was thinking FF3.
I was thinking 3 or 4. I was like,
I don't remember him being that color. I thought he was brown and not pink. Hopefully
Tomato's keeping track of the numbers. Because Suit's just wiping his answers immediately. Okay, well, let's look at the final results of the picture round for all you guys at home. So far, for that picture round, Falafel has come out on top, followed by Crosis. Third place again is Dupe. Contestant number 3, who was second place last round, is now fourth, and Heavily 7 is fifth. Kane, you're sixth. Kane is sixth, and Ace Cooper is 7th. Swiggle is 8th. Dogon is 9th. Goosewine is 10th. I can't see any more than that, but apparently there's 15 of you. That's the most I can see currently. Dogon, you are 9. You're number 9 in the final results for the picture round. So this is just each round. It will give me points, and this is the points I have for these. Oh, I've just realised I can actually scroll. Goose was 10th. The Greatest Banana is 11th. Rish is 12th. Palouse is 13th. Palouse is actually taking part. Contestant number 17 is 14th. And Alka Frolic is at the bottom with a minus 148,000 at number 15.
Way to confuse things, contestant 17.
Good work. Good work, guys. All right. We are coming up. Whoo. Round 3. What a beautiful time this is. What a wonderful time this is, everybody. Oh, I hope you're ready for this. So, you may or may not know, you may have been here before, you may not have been here before. Round 3, our audio round. We begin with some sound effects, which is always difficult because you have to try and pinpoint where that's come from. And then we go into name which Final Fantasy this song is. And then we go into Tomato has created bassoonified versions of Final Fantasy songs. Can you work out what it is?
Bassoonified's even the word anymore.
More like bastardized.
I was going to use the word ruined.
Oh,
demolished.
not bad.
Demolished.
Okay, so the first three, so it's a 1, 2, 3 again, Zessel and Suit. It's a 1, 2, 3. So the first three will be name the Final Fantasy game that these sound effects are from.
Okay.
And it is a bonus point if you can tell what it is. So you don't have to do that. That's a bonus point, but it's just name the Final Fantasy that it is from. I'm going to press start quiz for you guys at home just so you get your legals up on screen.
Well, I should play it now.
Bear with us. So we've got to get the rules through. Okay, so Tomato will be playing these for us. You'll have to play them a few times. If Suit and Cecil, if you struggle to hear them, let us know and one of us will upload them onto the Discord so you can hear yourselves, but hopefully you'll hear them. Okay, Tomato, whenever you're ready.
So, sound effect number 1, guys. Can you identify this? It's a lot longer than I remember. Oh,
Yes.
It's starting again. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah, no, feel free to play that again.
Play it again.
Play it again.
I can loop it. Yep. Ready?
Now I'll tell you now, guys at home, because you've had your chance, and I'll reveal the answers for you, but I won't say them, and you can't talk about them in chat. But the options, all of the 4 options that you had there for the audio round, Tomato came up with these. So he may have been nice to you, but he may have been quite mean to you. So let me reveal the answer for you guys in chat to see whether you were happy with your result.
I think that was pretty mean.
Yeah, you were pretty mean. You were pretty mean. It was quite a split result as well with everybody in chat. Oof indeed, Goose. Oof indeed. But don't you worry, we've got a few more. Tomato nice, I don't think so. Ooh, them's fighting words, Spectre.
I went easy on them this time. This is I can say with 100% certainty.
I will, Paul, don't worry.
This is the easiest audio round I've put together yet.
I'm gonna go with that one.
We will see.
It just means I'm gonna judge you that much harder.
Suit and Zessel, do you need it played one more time, or are you okay to move on? Okay. Okay. So, as Paul pointed out, for the next one, we should play the sound effect first, maybe a couple times, and then give chat the chance to answer the question, because I was a little bit premature on that one. So we'll let it play. I mean, the next few sound effects might actually be a lot shorter than that one was. That was a very long sound clip.
Yeah. Comparatively, yes.
Yes. Suit and Zessel, are you happy to go on to the next question, or would you like us to hold on?
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well.
Okay, Tomato?
Sound effect number 2.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Play that again.
There you
Keep
go. Can
going.
you post that?
Could you play it again, though, as well? Are you able to keep playing it?
I'll check it in Let's Play.
Yes.
It sounds
Make sure
like
you
Skull
rename it.
Kid. Sounds like Skull Kid from Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Yeah.
No reference?
Oh, it's not playing.
I cannot play it.
Oh, it doesn't recognize it.
Nope.
You might need to. Can you hit download?
Yeah, I'm gonna download it.
Yeah, same.
Yes, chat. I've actually been nice to you. I think I had to. I think I had to put the Final Fantasy number in brackets. So you guys actually have options to know what it is, as well as which Final Fantasy. So that probably makes it easier for you.
Easiest audio round yet.
He's gonna keep saying it. He's gonna keep saying that. Okay. So I will reveal the answers for you guys at home while those two listen to that sound effect on repeat and come up with their own answer. Thank you, Tomato. So now you guys in chat know.
Is that clipped from like a longer clip?
I don't think it is
No.
actually. That's the clip that we have.
No.
That is it.
Okay.
That is the full sound effect for what it is. Blues is trying to dig in a little bit, going cough, Kefka's laugh, cough. Ha 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 ha, no. We're not going there again, Blues. Don't dig up the past.
It's not from 13, is it?
I'm done with it. I want to move on.
Croesus despises the audio and music rounds. I know. This is why I was surprised that Suit really wanted to get into the audio round, because to me it's the most difficult one. It's
Place
really
that shit
tough.
with Jeopardy or something.
Easy. Guys.
I don't know.
Okay, should we move on to the next one? Everyone okay with that?
You ready?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, yes.
no,
Oh, yes. Okay, keep playing it for us, please, Tomato. Okay,
Oh, shit.
I'm going to bring up the question for you guys at home. Keep playing, Tomato.
Fun fact, it's not T1000 shutting down.
I don't know it. I just don't know. I'm done.
Oh, no, come on, come on. Get in the zone.
Yeah, the auto zone.
Don't give up. Zessel, you're probably currently in the lead. You can at least, like, have you guessed which Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Suit's there. He's in the zone. He knows what's up. He loves it. No.
Domi, you have nothing to worry about. We're gonna come out of this same way we came
Can you
in.
do it one more time, Tomato?
Yes, Swiggle says, never give up, Zessel. Never give up.
I didn't give up. I just don't know it.
Okay. I will reveal the answer for everybody in chat, so then you will have had your answers of the three sound effects. Oh, okay. Okay, that one was tough for everybody.
Easiest
That was
music round, they
tough.
said. Easiest, they said.
I thought that one was easy.
Yeah, but
Riggedy,
out of your
rigged.
4 options, you gave a very...
Yeah, I did. I was being there.
Okay. So, Spectre says, that's the noise I make when I blue screen. Alright, chat. Okay, guys.
Everything freezes.
The next 3 questions, don't worry, Suit and Zessel, you can keep thinking, I'm just talking to chat. The next 3 questions will be, name which Final Fantasy this song is from. And if it would be bonus points for Suit and Zessel if they can say the song, I think. I think that's correct, Tomato. So they don't have to, but if they can say which Final Fantasy it's from. So for you guys at home, I think I've probably written It might be the same thing as this. I can't remember which way I wrote it for you, but I think I've written the Final Fantasy number and maybe even the title of the song, but I can't remember, sorry. Hopefully it's easy. Haha! So... do we have answers from Soot and Zessel of the
We're
three
getting a final
sound
bit from
effects?
Soot.
Do you want to play it one more time for Soot, Tomato? Might help. Are we happy? Are we happy to show the results?
Let's go for it.
Oh,
That seems good.
okay. So the first sound effect was Fenrir Eidolon from Final Fantasy IX.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah,
It was the
you're
doggy
right.
boy. The big wolf man is an Eidolon. It's a summon in Final Fantasy IX.
I
Howlin'.
forgot all about Fenrir.
Yep. So neither of you guys got that one. Don't you worry.
We got none of them
The
right.
next one is they were called creeps in Final Fantasy VIII. It's just one of the enemies in Final Fantasy VIII.
Gonna be
I was almost willing to accept any version of
Yeah.
enemy intro noise as well. I thought it was memorable.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it.
To this one.
I have spent a lot of hours on Final Fantasy VIII as a kid, so I do remember the creep sound, but I wouldn't have known it was a creep. I would have known it was Final Fantasy VIII, I think, anyway. So, Soot
remember what
actually
the
got
enemy is.
Final Fantasy VIII for that. So, you got a point. And then the next one was called, it's the Death Sentence enemy skill in Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, that was it. I knew recognized it.
False. Nah.
How similar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was a spell. I knew it was a spell, but I didn't remember which one. Yep.
Now,
Yep.
Hands a skull.
a wonderful thing occurred in chat where Funky wrote, Elko and I knew this because we recognized it, and there's only one way that could happen. And it was because they watched my speedrun streams of Final Fantasy VII.
Did you have this cast on you a lot?
It's something I think I use for a particular part. I can't remember. So Soot has written Final Fantasy VII a certain spell. Tomato. Are we allowing a certain spell, or are we not allowing a certain spell?
I mean, this is not.
No.
Oh,
No, I
right,
was just about
okay.
to say no. No, this is not accurate enough.
Okay. Right, I'm sorry.
Quite lenient with vagaries, but a certain spell. That's too
This
big.
is Cure 2.
So,
Oh.
so these are the three ones for Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy VII.
Okay.
Were those three. So now we're going to be name which Final Fantasy this song is from. Bonus points for the song name. You guys at home, I think it's just choose which Final Fantasy it's from, but we will see. We will see. So, Tomato, if you could please play song number 1.
Ow.
Sorry. I think that's more than enough.
Keep playing, please. Keep playing, please.
I keep turning.
We're trying to get some answers in chat.
Well, so sorry, Zessel. I didn't expect that to
Your
blow
phone.
the
I
ears
turned it
out.
down on mine.
Okay,
Can you
Ho.
play
Go
intro
with this
again?
one.
Yeah,
Okay,
can you
here.
could you play it from the start again,
I
please?
can go
Milo?
back to the start.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
feel like you should do big. It's like a rowing song.
I ain't rowing my boat gently down the stream, dude.
I'm crashing down.
Okay, so
different boats.
for chat, I did actually write the song name and then in brackets the Final Fantasy it's from. So the easiest thing for you to do when the questions come up is look at the brackets and work out which Final Fantasy you think it's from, and then you've probably got the right one. But yes, once again, I don't think Tomato made it particularly easy for either parties here because of the options he gave for you guys at home, as well as for Zessel and Suit, who are just flat out on their own with no options to choose from. But which Final Fantasy is it from? Which Final Fantasy?
Already around yet.
I'm between two. This sucks.
Me too. I'm just because the intro. Am I right, Gomi?
Yeah.
It's the intro that's screwing
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna reveal
I
answer
was
for
actually
home.
waiting for a certain drop to happen. Then I was
Me
certain.
too, and it didn't happen. So that's why I went with what I went with.
Can you get a poll if it's a rowing song? Jupe is shocked that Tomato called it a rowing song.
Is rowing like a thing in the UK?
I mean,
dude, it's where all our Olympic medals come from. We're like highly invested in it. We're like so invested in it. It's insane.
We get medals for eating the most food off of a plate.
In the Olympics?
No, but
okay.
just in general.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
I won a hamburger eating contest once.
Nice.
Where's your medal?
It's down the toilet.
Okay.
Are we ready for track 2?
Track.
Yes.
Dare I say move on?
Yes, please. Let's get the next one up.
I think that's it.
You think that's enough? Oh, okay. Hopefully everybody
I can go longer if you think it's fairer. I mean, I think I'm being very lenient.
I guess.
I'm gonna go with this. Fuck it.
So we did do a poll during that Tomato. I did ask chat, was that a rowing song? And 50% said, yeah, that was a rowing song. You'd be happy to know.
I'm just gonna sink down my chair.
I'm very happy to know. Though I'm slightly disappointed to know it wasn't more than 50%.
I'm pretty sure I got that one
Okay.
wrong.
You've got time to. You guys have time to change stuff.
Yeah,
Unless
do you
you've
need
looked
to
at
hear
the
any
answers.
more? Or are you, like, from the start again? Or...
Nah, because what's screwing me is my knowledge of Final Fantasy 14, and they have a similar track for something else. So
We're always going to have that
Well,
14
here's
problem.
a good tip, Cecil. For certain instruments are only treated in a certain way in a Final Fantasy. I know which Final Fantasy this is. If I'm wrong, then fuck me. But I think I know which Final Fantasy, but the location and what song, that is what's screwing me over.
yeah, I noticed the instrumentation, but the music sounds similar to music that's in 14, but it has
true.
nothing to do with it. So
Oh.
I'm going to reveal the answer for everybody at home. And then you guys can see if you're happy or not.
clap your hands.
And then we will move on to the final one of name which Final Fantasy this song's from and the song name if you know it. When you're ready, Tomato.
Fuck.
think it's spooky enough for Halloween.
Dupe,
I'm
the
done.
audio round is Tomato's questions. Tomato's put together these questions and answers for us.
I think we're done.
See, I personally don't know that song.
Okay. I know I'm right with that theme. If I am wrong,
Uh-oh.
I will chug a fucking LaCroix or bubbly. Which my viewers know that's an ultimate reward.
I
Well.
probably got this wrong, but
Okay, that's taken on board.
I will reveal the answers for you guys at home.
I don't know if I got the name right though. But
no, I did not get the
no,
name
this
right.
is where it occurs.
I'm not even sure if I got the correct Final Fantasy on this last one.
Okay, so Sue
I got
and
the bubbly ready.
Zessel, are you ready? Are you ready for your answers?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, I
scared.
got number 3 right. That's all I care about.
Okay. So, we've got the first one. Well,
fuck
Tomato,
outta
do you
here.
want to say them? Do you want to say them? The first one.
Well, I mean, the first one was
It's so close because those two themes are.
Yeah.
you're close to, but it was in fact. I believe the full song is track name is The Evil Lord X Death or something like that.
Oh, X
It's
Death.
genuinely called The Evil Lord X Death, and it is of course from Final Fantasy V. Track 2 was in fact the Lunatic Pandora from Final Fantasy VIII.
Damn it.
Replay.
I knew I wasn't getting that one right. Tomato.
And the final.
Final. This. Of course, the dancing. How do you say it?
Calcabrina.
Calcabrina.
Cabrina.
It's the Calcabrina theme from Final Fantasy IV. You fight in Dwarven Castle
Yeah.
Yes.
behind King
indeed.
Giat.
So that is in fact the version from 14. I am willing to accept 4.
Yes, yeah, we went with both. Yeah, 4 and 14
So
is the
did
answer.
I get
So
the
you're
name
correct.
right?
You're
What's the actual name?
well, it's spelled
It's-
slightly differently.
Well, there are
it's
two
the
versions.
Calbrena.
Well, here's the thing. I
Well, that's
actually looked.
translation.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well,
it morphs
yeah.
into the Calcabrina.
If I may, there are two versions it's written. The way Cecil wrote has it written is also a thing. So there are two ways. It's with an E and with an I.
We're giving him the full 2 points there. For I recognise that he got both the Final Fantasy and the name.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's close enough. I know
I got
what he's
1 point.
referring to.
So you
I'm
so
happy.
okay, cool. Now hopefully Tomato's got the points all added up for those as well before Suit disappears all
I
of
got
his
1 point.
answers.
He tries to delete all of his answers. Yeah.
I got 1
Um,
point.
So the next 3 guys, I mean, I think this is why we're all here, right? The next 3 are the wonderful creations out of Tomato's mind. His recreations of 3 tracks. Actually, let me actually skip through. I haven't skipped it. So those are the ones. Those are the ones that we just did. Right. So once again, which Final Fantasy is it from? And if you do know the name, what is the name of this Final Fantasy track? Now, hopefully, if you really listen, you got to listen to all the parts of the songs, you can work out the song that this is, and then you can work out the Final Fantasy that's from. Okay? Now, is everybody ready? I'm actually going to turn down my audio settings for when he presses play on this because it might blast your eardrums, everybody. Okay? Everybody in chat ready? Are you ready? Okay, Tomato, please introduce your first Basuna Fad song. Oh, we can't hear you.
I just wanted to make a quick mention that each of these has a particular pop culture reference hidden within them. And if the contestants can in fact guess them, I will in fact award them a
screwed.
bonus point.
Is it like worldwide pop culture or?
Oh, it's completely relevant pop culture. Completely relevant modern
screwed.
era
Yeah,
pop
we're fucked, dude.
culture.
I'm screwed.
Completely modern era pop culture.
No.
On that note, let's take it away.
Ow.
The sudden end. Again,
Had to cut it
please,
there.
just a little bit, maybe just a little bit, or no? That's all we're
I
getting.
am so ready for question 2.
You got 3 points potentially to earn here. Remember that, guys.
So if you know the Final
Remember,
Fantasy
3
that
points.
is from,
The Final Fantasy. Name of the track. Wait, it is the name of the track, right?
yeah.
And of course, the hidden pop culture reference.
There we go. There you go.
I'm so sorry, Zess.
I'm not gonna lie, that
I'm
hurts my
telling
ears
you.
so
Oh.
bad.
Every time.
Okay, for those of you at home, I'm going to reveal the answer. Oh, that was tough. Okay, that was tough. I think, once again, Tomato is pretty harsh on you for which one to choose.
What do you mean? That was easy.
Really mean. No. The options,
They are
the
great
four
arrangements.
options you gave people, that made it really difficult.
It's easy.
So, when Suit and Zessel are ready, we'll move on to the next one.
No,
Are
already.
I'm ready.
Okay.
we ready? We ready?
Okay.
All right. Track number 2. This time, going a bit spookier. I'll stop making faces now.
Yeah, ice pick.
That actually came up pretty quiet. I kept turning
I
up
can-
the audio on my end for people at
I
home.
can repeat again for louder.
But did Zessel and Suit hear it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to hear it again.
They've already made their choices in chat at home, so
It's a lovely version. I listen to it to relax on a Sunday. Oh yeah. With my chamomile tea. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Sunday afternoon treat, that is.
Dupe, I had to change the volume or it was going to be too quiet for you, so I'm sorry if that was really weird, but I mean, it was getting quiet and then like someone would make a noise on our end, which would then obviously peak, so I had to do that. Your
It's
answers
like
are here,
dyslexia
chat.
for my brain.
Yeah, it does sound like dyslexia for your brain, actually. Well, at least you could write down the Final Fantasy you think it's in, and you know, that's a point.
Title of Tomato's next album.
Yeah.
Dyslexia for your brain.
Yeah, I like it. Note to self, do not go to Tomato's house for tea. Maybe not, Paul. Maybe not.
I want to write that down.
Oh, okay. Are we ready for the final one of Tomato's creations? Suit and Cecil, are you ready for the final one of Tomato's creations? Okay.
No, I think this is the easiest one, isn't it?
Oh, of course.
Really? I mean, if you don't get this, I'm going to be really...
Well, then be upset with me. I'm fine with it. I'll accept
No,
it.
come on. Stay in the zone, guys. Stay in the zone. We can do this. All right. Go on, Tomato.
That's it. Yeah. This one's spot on as well. This one's like almost exactly the same as the original.
Great singing in that,
There you go.
I think that's got some wonderful singing in it. Would you guys like to hear a little bit of that again?
You can't possibly want to hear that again.
God, no.
No? No, definitely not in chats. That's so bad it makes the Beatles Revolutionize sound like wonderfully coherent chart topper. Oh, okay. This is the new Adele song everyone's chatting about? Yes, Funky, yes, exactly.
Just a reminder, pop culture references in every one of those, guys. You've got 3 points to earn.
I don't know any pop culture shit.
Just
So-
get it over with.
Yeah.
Shoot me in the foot and let's go.
All right, I'm going to reveal the answers for everybody at home so you know if you got it right or not. Okay, see if you're happy. Yeah, I've got no idea about the references. I've got no idea. No idea. All right.
Obvious.
So, we have some results. We have some answers from Suit and Zessel. Let me bring them up on...
No, you
let me
don't.
change this. So, the first two were both from Final Fantasy 9, and the last one was 7. So if I bring up your answers... Tomato, would you like to tell us what each one was, please?
We're both on the same page, Cecil, with the second one. We're both on the same page.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was so obviously this.
Nothing. Ah! I was fucking right in some way. Joke about hot and cold.
Look at Suit. Are you okay, Suit? Are you
The
still
horror
with us?
theme! Come
You're still
on!
with us.
Oh.
It sounds like
Okay.
it's got the same tempo as the Chocobo racing.
And if you want to know the pop culture reference here, I'll give you a little hint. Macarena. There you go.
What?
There's your pop culture. It's clearly the Macarena. Guys. You didn't get that? Alright.
Where is that just coming from?
We'll move on. We'll move on. They didn't get it. It's fine.
I want to ask Chad a question. It's clearly Chocobo Hot and Cold, but does it not sound like the intro to Chocobo Racing in FF7?
Yeah. I mean, I actually, I thought it was that when Tomato first played it to me, and he said, no, it's this one, it's this. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I
They're very
guarantee
similar.
you,
Obviously.
it's Ukulele de Chocobo from Final Fantasy IX, and neither of you get a bonus point because none of you put La Macarena. So yeah, moving
Like we
on.
would totally know
Moving
what that
on.
is.
The next one, also Final Fantasy 9, what was it called?
Yeah, I'm interested in
This
this
song. This song is technically called Place of Memory, but I'll have also accepted
Memoria thing.
Memoria. It's actually a really lovely chill song.
It is.
As far as final dungeons as well, like, it's pretty chill.
Okay, what's the reference?
Oh, actually, this one, I was really hoping the two guys would pick up on La Macarena, and they would just take a wild stab in the dark with this one.
Nope.
So it's actually, there's no real pop culture reference in there. I was hoping one of them would say something, and I could go, yeah, exactly, brilliant.
Oh, you guys, you could have got a free point.
You could have been doing so much more for this round, guys.
It's a cheeky one. Okay, and the final one
Final one.
was Final Fantasy VII.
How you didn't get this? How you didn't get this?
Well, Suits is actually off screen. Let me just get Suits up on screen. This one is the most cursed.
How? How you didn't get this?
Yeah, it's pretty cursed. But that's what it was. That's why I don't think they're buying it. I don't think they like this. I think we've made some unhappy people.
It's right in there. Come on.
It takes a bit to get in, actually.
See, it's spot on. It's spot on. These guys are a bunch of haters.
Suit's given up his eating. Okay, now let me actually put some results in of everybody at home. The final results for the audio round. Dupe is in the lead with 100,000 points. Kane is second. Contestant number 4 is third. Contestant 21 is fourth. Sorry that your names aren't coming up. I'm not sure why. Croesus is 5th. Falafel is 6th. Waking is 7th. Rish is 8th. Heatherly is 9th. Swiggle is 10th. And then it goes on. It goes on. But that's the top 10. Thank you guys. Yes.
So I'd like to point out, what year was The Shining? Out of interest.
1980. No shit. 1991.
See, you put some crappy 70s film. And that was actually what I was going for with Yuffie. It's the intro to The Shining, which was the pop culture reference.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, can I go listen to the intro to The Shining?
Do it.
I want to see if I hear it.
Okay. Now, for those of you at home, I'll let Cecil do that for now. For those of you at home, no, Cecil, you carry on listening. Let me close this off and you go on. It's going to be the buzzer round, which is where I'm saying, chat.
That's the vibe.
That's your final vote. That's your final numbers.
Good job, Tamara.
Hopefully, Plues. I don't know if you can actually get those numbers because I've been doing the extension the whole time. But maybe he's been able to get the numbers and is adding them up at this point. But he won't have everybody's because I didn't give everybody's. Sorry. So anyway, chat. That was your part of the interactive quiz. Now. Tomato, where are we in the standings of Suit and Cecil currently?
Well, as long as I've not been doing anything incorrectly, which there's always a high chance of, Suit has 13 points and Cecil is slightly ahead with 18, which still means it could go either way.
We've got 10 questions, guys. 10 questions.
Go either way.
None of them have bonus points. They will all be 1 point each. So for the buzzer round, chat, please don't write any answers in chat, just in case. Play amongst yourselves. So Palooza has written, number 1 was Croesus, number 2 was Dupe, number 3 was Falafel, number 4 was contestant number 3, and number 5 was Heatherly. So congratulations, guys, for your top 5. And we'll assume that Elko and Funky were maybe like towards the bottom because that's where they choose to be. They want to be there. So our last round is the buzz round. 10 questions for Suit and Zessel to press the buzzers. So it's fastest fingers first, guys.
Gotta get 3 right.
Can you test the buzzers?
So let's test the buzzers. Who is going with bitch buzzer? Okay. Right, guys.
That's too much testing.
I need to know who is which one. So Suit, could you please press your buzzer? Right, so Suit is the jumpy noise. Zessel. Zessel is the Kefka laugh. Okay. And then there's somebody else that also has a really creepy Kefka laugh. So, we're going into the buzz round, everybody. The final 10. Is everybody ready? Fingers on the buzzers. All right. Tomato's ready. He's listening out for the buzzers. All right. Question number 1. In the picture round, you saw an enemy called Elegor from the train graveyard of Final Fantasy VII. What weapon can you steal from him? Zessel?
Force Saber.
Suit, do you have an answer?
No.
The answer is the striking staff.
Oh, balls.
It's Aerith's striking
Yeah,
staff.
yeah.
Really helpful to get that early on in the game, everybody. Question number 2. Which main series Final Fantasy was the first to use voice acting? Oh my lord! Who came first then?
That was so close.
It was like the same time.
I'm gonna have to hedge a bet and say Suit.
Alright.
10.
This is correct. Final Fantasy X. But we know that Zessel knew the answer as well, but Suit just pipped the post there. That was on it.
Do you... Now, I want to ask a question on that.
Mhm.
Because there's a scene in Final Fantasy VII where there's a countdown while you're trying to escape Juno.
Uh-huh.
Would you have accepted that?
A voice countdown? No.
Yes. Because in the background it goes 5, 4.
Oh, no. No, I was more meaning the main...
That's not full voice acting.
No.
There's been plenty of other voice samples, I think, technically used.
I was going to say 10. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay. Yep. No. 10's the one I was meaning because of, first full character voices. Okay. Number 3. Who composed the music for Final Fantasy XII? Who composed the music for Final Fantasy XII? Zessel?
Koichi Futada? No.
Suit? Can you think of it? Final Fantasy XII? He's got a brain freeze, guys. He's got a brain freeze.
Gonna have to push it.
Oh, we've got a raid from Victor Viking. Guys, thank you very much for coming in. If it looks really awkward and confusing right now, it's because we're in a buzzer round. So welcome on in, everybody. For special events like Halloween, Christmas, and Easter, we do a Final Fantasy podcast quiz, which you can take part in, apart from the buzzer round. So thank you very much for popping in, guys. Thank you for coming across. Thank you for the raid. So just so you know, just so you're all caught up, because Suit is still trying to work out an answer, but he probably doesn't know right now.
No.
The way that this quiz works is the first 3 rounds are questions, picture, and audio, and you guys at home can also take part in it. It's an extension that we have, but the buzzer round is purely for Suit and Zessel to try and tie up the ends and work out who is the overall winner of the 2. So thank you for coming in, and enjoy the potential chaos that may come ahead. We've already had chaos before. All right, so we didn't have an answer for that. It was Hitoshi Sakamoto. That was Final Fantasy XII's music, the composer of Final Fantasy XII's music. I mean, the main composer, obviously.
No idea who he is.
Oh, well.
Same guy who did Tactics.
Really?
He's done a few. He's done a few different things. Now he's checking his tactics.
I don't have a copy of Tactics up here. It's over there.
Okay, so now we're on to question 4. All right, everybody ready with your buzzers? Okay. What does an alarm clock do in Final Fantasy V? Cecil?
Negate sleep status.
This is correct. This is correct. Releases allies from sleep. Okay, number 5. What weapon does a Tonberry attack with? Oh, Zessel just got there. I think Tomato, did Zessel just get there?
I think Zessel got
I
there.
think Zessel just got there. Go on, Tom. What does a Tonberry attack with,
Chef's
Zessel?
Damn it.
A
Chef's
chef's
knife.
This is correct, yes. I would have also accepted knife, but chef's knife is true.
Knife.
This is true. Everyone in chat, you all enjoying this? I hope you're enjoying this.
Damn it,
You might
so
as well
close.
write your answers because they're not going to see them. Anyway.
I think I just solidified my win too.
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay, question 6. I might not even be able to read this out, and I wrote this down. Where can you find a zombie version of Borgen in Final Fantasy II? Where can you find a zombie version of Borgen, spelled Borghen, in Final Fantasy II? Go on, Zessel.
I think it's called like the Soul Temple or wherever you get the stupid flame at. So wrong.
Wherever you get the stupid flame at. Okay. And Suit's fully out?
Yeah, I have no idea because I have not played 2, so.
Okay. Now, the answer I have, Tomato will probably be able to back me up and make it all better for me because I haven't actually played 2 yet, is Pandemonium or unknown cave / Araboth?
Under the buff.
Yeah.
We would probably have accepted any of those answers.
Where are you referring with the flame?
You have to go get the flame that destroys the giant airship.
Yeah.
It's on the right-hand side of the map.
Yeah.
It's wrong. I'm wrong.
Okay, well, we'll go to question 7, so we're in our last few questions now. Question 7. What are the summons called in Final Fantasy XII? E.g. Okay, yep. What are the summons called in Final Fantasy XII?
I just lost it! No!
It's on you, mate.
I just lost it.
Gimme!
Suit?
Aspers.
This is correct. This is correct. Okay. Point to Suit. Yay! Okay, on to question number 8. When were chocobos first introduced into the FF series?
Suit?
5?
Cecil, do you have an answer?
4.
It's Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, well, they call it something else, though.
Yeah, they were called something called else. They had a different name.
Yeah. They look like
In
hairless
the
chickens.
very original, yeah. They were slightly different name, but they are basically the
Damn it.
earliest form of the chocobo you can find.
Okay. On to question number 9. Which town in Final Fantasy VII holds the Sister Ray?
Juno. Or
Junon.
Junon. What, yeah. Juno's in 11. Junon is in 7.
Okay, well, he knew what he was saying, because
Definitely.
as I was saying it, he said it too, so he definitely knew what he was saying. He knew what he meant.
The inspirational film with the girl and Ellen Page and
Yes, Juno,
Pepper.
yeah.
Yeah, Juno.
Yes, you are correct, Cecil. This is true. Okay, number 10. Okay. What is the, and I've had to put brackets on this, what is the default name of Ultimacia's Guardian Force in Final Fantasy VIII? Cecil?
Griever.
This is correct as well. Yay! Hey, that is all of our questions, everybody. Okay, so Judge and Adjudicator Tomato, please, could you give us a roundup of the final scores?
No, we don't need to do that.
Well, I mean, we should.
No.
No.
It's okay, Shoot. You did very admirably. You earned a total of 15 points. And I knew you would have been closer. You were seconds behind Zessel with the same answers in that last round, who earned an also admirable 22 points.
22.
Ain't that the same score I made last time?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Has anybody got any cheers sounds on your little mod? There we go. There we go. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Yes. There we go, everybody. All right. Everyone in chat, what were your thoughts? Did you enjoy it? Thank you very much for being a yes. Claps in chat. Exactly. Claps in chat. Claps in chat. So this evening has been our Halloween quiz. Thank you, Soot and Zessel. How do you feel, guys? How do you feel after that?
Got it. Defeated. Depressed.
Dumb. Just dumb. This
Yeah.
feels so dumb.
Yeah.
This was not a happy win.
I actually want to like bury myself in a hole. Just
Wow. Okay. So
Great questions. Dumb contestants.
Positive end to the quiz. Team.
Well, I hope everybody at home enjoyed this quiz.
No. I enjoyed it. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong. I enjoyed it. It was a great
Same.
quiz. The contestants were just dumb.
that's pretty much it.
Well, it's tough. You have to get into the headspace, don't you? You have to get into the headspace. Funky in chat says, I always love a Final Fantasy quiz. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Now, everybody, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the raids that we got this evening as well. Thank you for popping in. Hopefully you've
wanna
enjoyed
join
your
chat.
time. Yes, you guys can join chat now. Hopefully you've enjoyed your time here. As I said, we do quizzes 3 times a year. The next one will be at Christmas. The next one at Christmas will be with Jupefort Gaming. However, he is either going to be against Crosis or Kane, depending on which ones are free and available at the same time when we can do it. Unless we did 3 contestants.
I am voting for my boy Kane.
Could certainly make things more dynamic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might be more
He wiped the
chaotic
floor
though.
with
We'll
me.
think about it. But yes, we do a normal Final Fantasy podcast as well every single month. So next month, November, I will be back to having some guests. If anybody in chat is interested in taking part in either just talking about their favorite Final Fantasy or would like to be on the quiz themselves, do let me know. Just get in contact. I'm all over the place. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Discord, I'm everywhere. Just send me a message. It would be lovely to have you. And I hope you've all enjoyed your time here. Thank you very much for taking part in the quiz. So as a send-off bit, can we have Suit, Zessel, and Tomato, each of you just say when you stream, because they're all streamers, guys. Can you say when you stream and what kind of streams you do and what you're playing at the minute? So we'll start with Suit, please.
I actually now have a full, like at least a tight schedule for once. Yay! I'm be streaming on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday really depends on how my weekend goes. So that's pretty much at least my thing. And I'm streaming a lot of Hellpoint right now, but I'm also gonna.
Butt mess.
Mhm.
Butt spot.
Yeah, Buttspot just grabbed onto me, unfortunately. Ignore.
But I'm streaming Hellpoint, and I'm actually gonna throw in another game pretty soon. So yeah, that's gonna be my stuff.
Cool. And Zessel, what about yourself?
I too am a streamer. I'm actually streaming tonight. I am currently locked in on Metroid Dread, but I play retro. Can't you tell? Final Fantasy. And I'll be playing some of the OG Final Fantasies on OG hardware soon.
Oh.
Yay for shit
Nice.
graphics.
To be fair, the shit graphics are sometimes the best graphics.
And Tomato.
I stream UK daytime weekends, and I'm currently on Hellpoint, but I think I'm doing it wrong.
There's no way to play it wrong, Tomato. There's not. And you know this. There's no way to play a Souls game wrong. There is no such thing.
The only way to play a Souls game is by
I'll
on the
find a way.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. Sue and Cecil, thank you for willing to take part in the quiz and be against each other in answering the questions. I hope you did enjoy your time. Thank you once again.
Certainly.
Thank you once again to Tomato for being our wonderful judge and adjudicator, and our audio round connoisseur with the wonderful bassoonified, super creepy music month. Maybe in the Christmas quiz he'll add sleigh bells or something. I think we've done that in the past. But thank you everybody for being here. The next podcast stream will be a normal one, and it will be in the middle/end of November. And as I've said, if you'd like to take part in anything Final Fantasy related on this channel, do get in touch with me. It would be lovely to have more of you showing your interest and sharing your thoughts and feelings on everything. So, thank you, everybody. Let's all say goodbye, okay? Thank you very much for being here, guys. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye, guys. Bye.